Right, I'm Tom Spiers. I'm from Aberdeen originally, now living in Aberdeenshire, up near the Moray Firth. I've been interested in folk music since the 1960s, and particularly the traditional folk music of North East Scotland. My main interest is in the child ballads. Child being Professor Child, who was an American professor who made the definitive collection of the big ballads, which are basically old stories that come from Norse legends and sort of German Celtic legends, that kind of things. Of the collection which Child made, which was over 300 ballads, one-third of the main texts in those came from the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeenshire, Buchan area, which is a pretty amazing statistic. It means that of a collection which was for the whole of the British Isles, an area with less than 1% of the population produced over 30% of these big ballads. One of the ones the one I'm going to sing for you just now, The Cruel Mother, is one of the best known of these. It's a very old tale. It goes back, well, you can tell from some of the words in it where it makes references to the spirits, the ghosts of the children coming back and being transmogrified, is the word that they use, into inanimate objects, either living objects. It's usually things like birds. Can be other animals, but also in this particular version of the ballad, the cruel mother, is told that she will have to spend 7 years as a tongue to the warning bell, so it can be inanimate objects as well as live animals, and this is a punishment for murdering the children. There are a whole proliferation of ballads about the cruel mother, different tunes, different sets of words. This particular version is from North East Scotland, and it's one of the few that has a fairly simple tune. One of the ways you know a sort of traditional ballad as opposed to a made-up ballad is that it tells the story absolutely straight. It doesn't make any judgment as to whether what was done was right or wrong. It just says, this is what happened. Yeah? So, here's the story. It's called The Cruel Mother. And for anybody that's interested, the fiddle is in an open tuning, B flat, F, B flat, F.
There was a lady in the north, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh. She was courted by her father's clerk, down by the greenwood side, oh. He's courted her a year and a day, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh, till her great belly did her betray, down by the greenwood side, oh. She's leaned her back against a tree, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh, thinking that she might let her be, down by the greenwood side, oh. She's leaned her back against a thorn, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh, it's there twa bonny bairns they were born, down by the greenwood side, oh. She's ta'en the ribbons off her hair, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh, and choked them though they grat sair, down by the greenwood side, oh. She's buried them neath a marble stain, aye, with a rose and a linsey, oh, thinking to gang a maiden hame, down by the greenwood side, oh. Then she's looked down her father's castle wall, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, sa twa bonny bairns there playing at the bar, down by the greenwood side, oh. Oh, bonny bairns, gin ye were mine, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, I'd dress you up in silks sae fine, down by the greenwood side, oh. It's aye, bonny bairns, gin ye were mine, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, I'd feed you on cow's milk and read the wine, down by the greenwood side, oh. It's oh cruel mother when we were thine, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, we saw Nina your silks sae fine, down by the greenwood side, oh. Aye, cruel mother when we were thine, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, we saw Nina your milk sae fine, down by the greenwood side, oh. It's oh bonny bairns come tell to me, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, fit kind o' a death I'll hate to die, down by the greenwood side, oh. 7 years a bird in the wood, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, 7 years a fish in the flood, down by the greenwood side, oh. 7 years a tongue to the warning bell, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, 7 long years in the caves of hell, down by the greenwood side, oh. It's welcome, welcome bird in the wood, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, welcome, welcome fish in the flood, down by the greenwood side, oh. Welcome tongue to the warning bell, aye with the Rose and the Lindsay, oh, but God keep me frae the caves of hell, down by the greenwood side.